The big issue for New York is that we're going to see a 47% increase in people over 60 over the next 20 years.
We do have an aging population here in New York, and it's growing. And so those obviously, as we plan and we move forward as a city, we have to take that into account because the needs of people as they age change. Well, in some cases they wanted to see more benches throughout the neighborhood. As they traveled around, they would get tired and there was no place for them to rest. They wanted to improve their exercise options, so we were able to negotiate with the Parks Department.
One of the things we know from the evidence is that social connectedness and a feeling of community and networking really keeps the mind alive. The Cavello Center is one of the kind of fabulous examples of essentially a reinvention of senior centers in New York City over the last 3 or 4 years. It was found that they had been largely important places where seniors could come together and get food when they were otherwise unable to eat well, but there hadn't been the kind of variety of activities that was possible.
When my grandson was murdered, I got so depressed. I was in my house for many, many years. I would just go on errands and stay home. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to get dressed. One day, my girlfriend invited me here, but I didn't want to come because I thought a senior center was like, elderly people sitting around, drawing. Once I was here, it was totally different. I had no idea it could be like this. I mean, this is like being in a party. Something, even if I had money, that I could afford a beautiful home or anything, I don't want that.
I never thought I would go to be in a senior center because all I picture was old people, and I'm having a ball. So I don't want to stay home and look out the window or just look and listen to, look at the TV. I have to stay active.
They see that we are treating them like someone that can help themselves and the community that they live in. It's amazing. So, no, they're not old. They're beautiful and young.
All the approaches I saw to aging in this country seemed like they treated aging as if it was a disease. And the great thing about the World Health Organization approach was that it was treating aging like this is a stage of life. It seemed like what's really important would be to talk to older adults themselves about what works and what doesn't work for them in New York.
Obviously, the quality of life in New York is something that you can't compare to any other city. There's so much to do here. There's so much diversity in different ways, in terms of social activities, in terms of cultural activities, and that's a beautiful thing. And I think people want to stay, and they want to be able to age with grace and with dignity.